Yo, what's up? It's Crypto Fry here. Today's video is going to be a little different. I'm going to go back to you know what. It's time that I chart Cabal again. Now, we've been trading down here for a while, right? We've been trading down here for these 4 cents. And I even have this level right here. Check this out. I thought this was pretty cool. I have my 5-minute line in the sand. You can go back to my previous post and see where I initially put this. And we lost it. We initially lost it. Look at that. We were down 36% from that line in the sand, that final breaking point. And look what happened. Look at that. All right. You enter in right there. You enter in at that line in the sand. And I don't even got to say much else. Now, let's forget all this. We're going to start with the fresh chart. Let's forget all these levels. Let's head on over to the weekly. Right now we're at 21 days. 300K market cap. We're not even a month old. Right now for me, this weekly is of importance. This weekly sitting at 18 cents. Because that is the major support that we have down here. We'll worry about everything else down here later. Let's hop on over to the daily. Now on the daily, as I've said previously, our daily resistance, and you know what? We're going to change it up. Our dailies are going to be green. Our daily resistance is going to be around here at 107. All right. And we have this daily that coincides with the weekly. It's pretty much there, so I'm not even going to bother charting that. Let's hop on over to the 4-hour. You might be wondering what this red line is. This red line is the 4-hour resistance put in on December 29th. So let's go ahead and rename that. We're going to put 4-hour. Cool. And looks like we have a 4-hour that hasn't fully closed yet. We have about 2 more hours on this candle, but I'm going to go ahead and place that there for now. That is actually a really nice support level that the price came back down to. We have some wicks up here that it found some support at. It did have a wick all the way down here to this wick here on the left. Also, we have that wick right there on the 4th. Yeah, it pretty much did get there. Maybe just a little bit shy of it, but we're going to go ahead and bring that 4-hour down to there. So now, what am I looking for next? Anything on the 1-hour? Yeah, I mean, look at that. You have a 1-hour. 1-hour right there. Let's go ahead and I think the 1-hour I've been using is blue. Okay, and then we're going to put a 1 right there. Cool. So what am I looking for next? Well, I would say that's a nice resistance level there. You have this high. And if you do a fib, you have a major fib support at 18 cents. So in any case these levels are reached, you can be safe to assume there will be buyers interested in doing business at these levels. That's all I'm going to say about that. But for now, we have hit that 4-hour resistance. We did close 2 hourly candles. Or I'm sorry. We closed 1 hourly candle. Oh wait, no, it is 2. It is 2 because the new candle just started. Rejected, we came back down into this support level. So now, I want to say right here for this price action right here, right? This one looked very different from this price action, because this price action was just a single move up. We have this price action over here as well. This was just a single move up. But for some reason, this price action was very volatile. And this stood out for me. It stood out for me mainly just for the fact that it looked different than the last two. The last two moves were solid pumps up, but this was volatile. So I'm not saying that gives me like, oh yeah, buy, or oh shit, sell. I'm just saying that this looked different from those last two moves that it pumped up and rejected. Volatile and pump up. So what I'm wondering now is, what if we get another volatile range like this? Like we have down here, what if we get a volatile range here to then move higher? That's what my thought process is on this. And banging this weekly, tries to reclaim, fails. Tries to get above, fails. Huge push through. Doesn't even bother to backtest. Just full on sends. We do have a bit of a baby backtest there, but I think that's just a bit shy off. No backtest here. And up here is where we hit some resistance. But this is a huge buy. That came in there. So for right now, we are holding above the 1 hour. But what my thought process is because this move was volatile and we had choppy price action, I'm wondering if this move up here will also be volatile and put the same pattern there. If we do put that same pattern in, then right around this area would be a good buy. Right around the 2-1 area. Possibly get a wick down to here to test that weekly at 18 cents. Or if this thing is just gonna fucking send it, I want to see this level be reclaimed along with this upward sloping resistance line. If we do hold here, I want to see that. I want to see this get above. I want to see back test here. And that would be a good entry. And we go for higher. And like I said earlier, the next resistance. Oh, you do have this one right here. We'll go ahead and put that down. over at 76 cents. So about pretty much 2x or 1x, whatever, double and some change where we're at right now. Then the next up would be the daily. And I would also be looking for a fib right around there at 163. So once we clear all these levels and we start fooling around the all-time high area, that's when we're going to add in our higher fibs. Let me add in that 1.618 as well. There we go. So that would be the next level I would look for, 1.618 at around $4. And if we go on to Myro, you can see what I'm talking about with these fibs. So with the fib, I'm going from the high to the low. You add in the 1.618, and you can see right here, look at that. So I wonder, is Cabal going to do a price action like this, where we breach this high, fool around this range, go down a bit to wherever the next support will be, perhaps maybe this all-time high, and then use that as a launch pad, retest, and then we go higher from there. We'll see if that plays out. Right now, I mean, I'd say that's what's on the table. I want to see these levels get reclaimed first. You know, all this is fine and dandy, right? But for now, let's focus on this. Let's focus on what we got in front of us. So like I said, let's see if this wick can save that right there. But if we're going to continue being bullish, then we need to reclaim these levels here. We need to reclaim the 3.5 cents, the 4 hour, and then we also need to clear this upward sloping resistance. We can clear this, that's happy days, you know, take your entries, happy days. Otherwise, this is a big level of support for me. In any case, we do head lower because it can always happen. This would be a very strong buy for me. Volume is picking up. Let's look at our moving averages as well. So since we're at 21 days, we could do the 21 day. Let's throw that baby in there. See how it goes. And basically right down here, coming down like this. How does that look on the lower time frame? All right. Kind of hard to see, so let's just go off of the 1 week moving average, and you can see that. Look at that 1 week moving average. I still haven't figured out how I can link this to the daily. I think it might have to do something with this, but I don't understand what the hell this is talking about. Yeah, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure for this one, to be honest. But you could see That 7-day looks like it got tapped here. Send. So yeah, that's look at that volume too, 64K. That's the most volume we've had in about 2 weeks. You see, I'm looking at this top left right up here. See, 7K, 7K, 14, 10, 16, 40, 64. So basically the most volume we've had in 2 weeks. The funny story about this is I was having a scary dream that somebody was after me. And when I woke up, I pulled out the chart. I looked at Cabal, saw that it had doubled. And it felt like someone or something was trying to wake me up from that dream so that I could see that. And I thought that was beautiful. But that's going to be it for the analysis. Thank you guys for whoever's been keeping up with this. And I appreciate you guys reading my posts and liking them and reposting. I really appreciate it. And it's an honor to be able to chart the inception of Cabal. It is a great honor. Thank you all. Bye.